Hello everyone, this is Djimusic, and I'm back for another video. This is going to be an unboxing as well as a review for a mic. This is the new mic that I just received. It's AT2035. I have the AT2020 that I've been using for around 2 years, so I decided to upgrade as well as keep the AT2020 so I can actually do stereo vocals and stereo recording when it comes to guitar. I've already used my friend's AT2020 as stereo, and it actually makes the sound a lot better. So I'm going to be sticking to that. So let's go with that. I'm using the someone's knocking. Anyway, okay. So I'm using the AT2020 for the audio recording, and it's basically, so that's what you're hearing right now. I'll do a comparison at the end, and yeah. So this is AT2035, as I've already said. It's basic. It looks exactly the same as the 2020. So this is the AT2035 on the box. If I move it up to AT2020, you can see it basically looks pretty much exactly the same. The shock mount that it's included with actually doesn't really is not included with AT2020. So if you get the 2035, you do get a shock mount, which is included. So that's definitely a nice feature about it. Let's open the box. Okay, so it comes in a pretty nicely packaged box. Here's the mic, and then it comes with the case. Let's open the case first. So the case is right here. It's a standard Audio Technica case. I have the exact same case for my 2020. This is the 2035. This is the 2020. So it looks exactly the same. It's the same size and everything. And then, except for in this one, you get a shock mount. It's definitely a nice shock mount. It protects from bounces and like stuff if you ever like hit your mic stand, which I do a lot. So it's nice to have. And then your mic just kind of slides right into it, and then it clamps in. You can rotate it and stuff, which is good. Like this, and then you can also, basically just plug in your XLR cable right there, which I'm already using, but yeah. So yeah, this is the mic. It's, as I said, it looks exactly the same as the other one. It's really nice quality mic. You can see the sensor in there. It has a carbioid pattern on it, and it's definitely a nice mic. I've always loved my 2020, so I'm excited to get this one started. One of the main differences, if you take this off, you can actually see that there are some options on there. So let's see if the camera will pick it up. Yep. So there's low cut is one of the options. You can switch it left and right. If you can do that, there it goes. And then you can also switch the pad, which is left and right. The options are -10 and 0. I haven't experimented with these yet, so there's probably plenty of videos experimenting with them and explaining the differences. I just don't know them currently. So that's the mic. It's a pretty nice mic. Let's put this back in the case. And yeah. So that's basically all that comes in the package. There's an USB cable in mine, or an XLR cable. Wait, you don't need a USB cable. Just kidding. You do need an XLR cable for it. But, I mean, if you have one, and if you're probably a recording professional if you're buying this, or at least know what you're getting. So yeah, you'll need an XLR cable, but they're pretty cheap. I usually get mine on eBay or on Amazon, and they run around maybe $5, $10. So yeah, and they're pretty good qualities. That's one I use currently. And yeah, let's get right to the audio tests. So I'm going to show the 2020 as well as the 2035 so you can compare the audio. My guess is it's probably going to sound around the same, but it might be a little bit better when it comes to the ranges. So let's get started. Hello, this is a test of the AT2020 microphone. It has no effects or anything added to it, and is the raw data coming from it. Hello, this is a test of the AT2035 microphone. It is not edited in any way, and also is the raw data.
between the lines there's a lot of obscurity. I'm not inclined to resign to maturity. If that's alright, then you're all wrong. But why bounce around to the same damn song? You'd rather run when you can't crawl. I know that you know that I'm not telling the truth, and I know that you know they just don't have any proof. Race the deception and learn how to bend. Your worst inhibition's gonna psych you out in the end. I know that you know, and I know that you know, and I know that you know. Between the lines there's a lot of obscurity. I'm not inclined to resign to maturity. If that's alright, then you're all wrong. But why bounce around to the same damn song? You'd rather run when you can't crawl. And I know that you know that I'm not telling the truth, and I know you know, they just don't have any proof. Race the deception, learn how to bend. Your worst inhibition's gonna psych you out in the end. And I know, you know, I know, you know, I know, you know.
So, the results. As you can see, the AT2020 and the AT2035 do have a different sound. I do not notice too much of a difference when it comes to the singing as well as the speaking. Most of it is when it comes to instrumental. When picking up the guitar, it definitely was better with the AT2035 just because it has more of a range, so it could pick up more of the sound instead of more of the strumming noise. Also comes with a shock mount, which is always nice, so you don't have to buy one. The one that I got is pretty small for my 2020, so it doesn't really work too well, but I'm tapping on the mic stand, you can barely hear it, so it's pretty nice. Yeah, so I'll probably be sticking to my AT2035 just because it is a better microphone, it'll be better quality. I'm recording on it right now actually for this track, so I'll be sticking with it. But if you cannot afford it, because it's a little bit too much money, you can usually look on like different sites and get it for pretty cheap. Get it for used. I got mine used because you don't really need to get a new one if it's good quality. So you can get it used. It's one of the options, but if you cannot afford it, then you can go with the AT2020. It still is a great microphone. I'll still be using it. So yeah. If you want to check out my other channel, you can check out my music channel. It'll be in the description. But that's where I record all my music videos, which I don't have too many up there right now. But any covers that I'll do or any compositions that I'll do, I'll put up there. And yeah, this is my gaming commentary channel, but I mean, I use this one more, so I'll probably be posting reviews and stuff on this guy. And I'll link to the channel for my other stuff. So yeah. Also, thanks to Ben Lindstrom. He was my roommate, and he was helping me with the recording. So that's who that guy was in there. He's an amazing guitar player. Also a pretty good singer. So yeah, I'm a like drummer and a pianist. So yep, that's not me. Guitar. I can play it, but not as well as him. So I had him help me because he's a good guitar player. So it's more of a professional setting. But yeah, also when it comes to recording, it's always better to use 2 mics instead of 1, just because of the fact that 2 mics will always have a better sound. Like if you're using mono, it can record decently well, but if you add 2 mics, it can add more sound to the sound. Also adds a little bit of depth to the sound. So most of my recording will be done with stereo instead of mono, so I'll use both my mics at the same time. That's how I did one of my other covers, and it seemed to be working very well. So yep, that's the video. I hope it helped. There isn't really a good video. That's why I decided to make it. And yep, have a good day. Bye.